get started?
Yeah, everyone, please focus here. Okay.
Sampath, should we do get started?
No, nothing. Forget about it. Just listen to me. Okay. Actually, like I will be doing like 5 or 6 Oracle classes. It's Oracle, not only SQL. It's Oracle. I don't say SQL, but I start with SQL, Advanced SQL, and then PL SQL. I will finish when PL SQL is done. It might take 5 classes mostly, or 6 classes. But if you are fast, then it might go very soon too, because it's easy actually compared to object-oriented programming. It is very easy. And here these are the materials: SQL 1, SQL 2, volume C. This is SQL, and then you go here up. There is advanced SQL 1, 2, and then you go to this is design. If you are a BA, you should read this. And if you want basics, that is the one. And then DCPL SQL program units, this two. I have already this packaged into one thing. I will send the material to everyone. Remind me, in this class only I will send it to everyone. And I already did like a long time back, maybe 1.5 years back or 2 years back, I did 5 recordings, Oracle batch. That, yeah, so that is also there. I will give that recordings too. In between you can listen to them. So, but if you are comfortable, read these 3 documents. And SQL is being taught in Oracle perspective here. That might be same with other databases, sometime may not be. ASCII SQL is same for all the databases. But for some functions like NVL and some other functions like OLS and all these are not in other languages. That I will teach here, which are not in other languages. There might be other things. So when you work on other database, SQL Server or something, you have to find it yourself. What is the equivalent of these two in SQL Server? You have to go and find it out. And whenever this is mostly done, because I see most interviews are focused on SQL. I get students calling like, I have an interview tomorrow on SQL, like, can you do a mock for me? But most of the time it might help, or sometimes it might not. But these recordings, if I do these 5 recordings and keep it there, it will help everyone. Okay. And other thing, it's only Oracle. And whenever you talk to an interview tomorrow, you should tell that I only worked on Oracle, unless you worked on some other database in the previous company or in your previous experience. So I know Oracle, I know SQL, I know PL SQL, I can do anything in database. Okay. When they say SQL Server T SQL, someone said T SQL. We are not going to learn each and every one. So when they say T SQL, I did PL SQL, I can do easily T SQL. Same thing. Construct is different and all is different. So any questions before we start?
Volume 1, 2, 3
It doesn't matter. SQL is same. SQL, PL SQL really didn't change except small things. SQL didn't change at all. PL SQL changed a little bit in 9i, 10g and stuff, but really you don't get that far. Okay, that you have to explore. I will tell you what is 9i, 10g and all this stuff and 11g, but you have to explore really what changed and all this when you go to work. Okay. So now, first of all, what is database? Any questions, anyone, before we start? Okay, any question? It's been a long time I did this one, so yes. And first of all, you have to have Oracle on your machine. And when you go to Oracle download, see here how you install Oracle. Oracle download. Oracle 11g. I want 11g download. Okay, not 10g. 11g release 2. There is a second release, means service pack. Okay. See this Oracle 11g. We can't upgrade. You can upgrade. If you have 10g, use 10g. Don't do upgrades or anything. Whatever we do works on both, everything, even on 9i. Accept license and see Microsoft 32-bit or 64-bit. And these are 2 files, so unzip them and install it. When you install the database administration too. Do not just install the client and server, right? You are not just a client, you want the database too. You want to create a database, you want to work on that database. So Oracle, when you install it, will at the end of the installation, it will ask for installing database. And Oracle already gives sample schemas, sample databases for your testing purpose and practicing purpose. One is called HR schema, another is called order entries. Two schemas we will be using. The two schemas databases we'll be using throughout this course is called HR database and order entries, I believe. Okay, OE database. OE HR. Say it again. Schema is the database. Schema is the database. Schema is structure of tables and all this. We will get there. Okay. And once you install, always Oracle will have homes. Home is actually the set of database. On one machine you can install many databases. That is the beauty of Oracle. Many Oracle servers. Server is one thing. There is a database server that can run databases. We can put many instances, many servers. So there are so many things here. Okay, we will go through that in the course. So go to Oracle Home. Generally, you will have only one home. And remember, don't install Enterprise Edition. There is Standard Edition, Standard Edition 1 and Oracle Enterprise Edition. Yes, Express Edition I don't want to. There is a Personal Edition. Use the Personal Edition or Standard Edition. Standard means standard. Companies can use it. Personal means only one person can use it. So it's a restrictions. The number of clients can connect to. There are restrictions. And Enterprise means huge enterprise. It will support many tools will be there. There are many tools and support. So it is the limitations of the Oracle. The number of nodes, number of clients, number of licenses, many things will be there in each one. So go and read the difference between. But here we don't want Enterprise Edition. And if you install Enterprise Edition, your system will become slow. That is for sure. Okay. So use a Personal Edition or Standard Edition. I hope already Alok told, like Alok has all the setup already before. So once you install that, go to Oracle Home. See, do you see Oracle Home? Oracle will install a tool called SQL Developer. This is the GUI tool to do SQL queries and all the stuff. And there is something called SQL Plus. This is the command line tool. This is a beautiful tool actually. Administrators and everyone use only SQL Plus because a GUI can hang. Command line will never hang. You got it? Because GUI is a program too. There is a load on it. But SQL Plus will never hang. Okay? So SQL Developer and SQL Plus. So we will be using SQL Developer. SQL Developer is the GUI tool. Okay? Any questions? All right. Okay. Let's see. Once you install Oracle database, you have everything. SQL Developer you can do.
There is another thing like SQL Developer.
That is another tool. For example, for Java there is Eclipse, but someone else also created NetBeans, right? NetBeans. Why did they create NetBeans? Because that is from different company.
Because SQL basically is only for procedural thing, whereas Oracle does not support procedural.
No, SQL Developer will support PL. SQL Developer you can write PL SQL procedures and everything. PL SQL Developer is another tool from another company called All Round Automations. And it's a very easy tool to use. SQL Developer is sometimes not that good. Remember, like even some tools become like some tools are better than others. So PL SQL Developer. So some companies use PL SQL Developer, but there is Stored. Some people use Stored directly. They don't even use PL SQL Developer or SQL Developer. Okay. So PL SQL Developer, anything, I don't care whatever the GUI you use. I am teaching here using SQL Developer because it's free. PL SQL Developer is not free. Okay, so it's free, so it's coming with Oracle and Oracle is giving it to you, so you will use that. Okay. Okay. You see there is Oracle 10G database. Actually, these slides are 10G, now it is 11G database. Okay. And 11 is the version. So if you see scalability, reliability, single development models, common to skill set, unified management, one vendor. This is the thing which Oracle is selling. Okay. Oracle gives you three things. It's not just a database nowadays. It's an application server. Oracle gives you application server, the program to server program. So where you can run Oracle databases, or you can run Java also. Oracle application server can run many things. Okay. And Oracle database is real databases where your data goes into. You can create many databases. Okay. An enterprise manager is a tool used by administrator. For example, stop this database, start this database, create user, create instance, DBA, all the DBA work is done by enterprise manager. So that is the enterprise manager. Okay, Oracle enterprise manager. If you see, the first point is, what can Oracle database store? What can Oracle database store? What can a database store? Data. So what kind of data? Object relational data. Before we only used to store what is DBMS, what is this RDBMS?
Database management system, RDBMS, relational database management.
Yeah, so DBMS means any place where you put your data, but one data is not associated to another data. Okay, let me go to Wikipedia for a second. Give me 1 second. See this guy? This guy wrote a paper actually, you should read that paper. Okay. Okay. Invented relational model for database management. Before there were no primary keys, foreign keys and all this stuff. So this is the guy who actually worked on relational database management system. So foreign key, primary key, see there is a employee table, there is a manager table. Employee means there is a order, there is a invoice, something, both are related, right? That relations and all these are envisioned by that guy. So there are like normalization forms, there are primary key, foreign key, constraints and all these are envisioned by him. Okay. So it was only RDBMS until before couple of years back there was RDBMS only. Data, your scalar data, mostly like character, numbers, varchar, strings and all this kind of stuff, right? So we used to store relations, but now you can run objects on RDBMS too. What is an object? You just finish that class. Object is a program, like it's an entity, it can run and you can do logic and all this kind of stuff. So you can have objects on the database too. You can run a Java program on database. You can put a Java program inside a database. You can write a stored procedure inside a logic inside a database. Everything is there. Those are all called objects. Procedures, functions, Java programs, XMLs and all these are objects. So there are many types. These databases are far ahead than what we think actually. Yeah. And documents, you can put your documents there. You can put a PDF document inside your database. Yes. You can put inside a column. You can put it outside the database and put a reference from the column. So there are so many things actually. You can put documents. You can store your videos inside the database too. You can put your video and you can take that video and put it inside the database too. You can create messages. Messaging means, for example, like think like Amazon is there. How many people order? How many orders will be there in Amazon today? Can anyone tell me? Huge, millions. Will they process all the orders at that time only? Generally, when the load is low, at night time or something, they will do it on other servers. Agreed? So, whatever the orders in 1 hour or 2 hours or this day, they will take at the night time and they will process it. So they need queuing. All these orders needs to be queued. Message like so two servers need to talk to each other that I finished this one, I'm waiting for this one. Queue means one by one will be taken and order will be processed. So there is something called queuing. So that is called message driven architecture. Okay, I am ready, I am finished, like that. So each databases needs to communicate. Programs needs to communicate through messages. So databases can be used for that. Okay, it's not only for storing data. It is for messaging too. Telling that I am done, okay, means a structure, queue structure too. Advanced queuing. You can create portals using Oracle. Actually, you don't need Java or PHP or anything. You can actually, if you have database, Oracle gives something called Application Express, Apex. Using that, you can create websites easily, that tool. But how many people will use it? It's not that customizable. And you can do transaction applications. What are the OLTP? Online transaction, current time, real time data. For example, what is my account balance? Is real time data. How much money really I saved last 10 years? Last 10 years. Will they keep that in the OLTP database? No, they will keep it in some other database that is for knowledge. Past data kept stored somewhere else for knowledge. So that like, okay, well, like in this year I spent so much, but next year I became responsible. Then something like that. You can bring knowledge because, simple example I gave yesterday is like Walmart. Walmart, today's transactions, today's items sold, how many, what is the money amount generated and all this is current data. Think like next month. how much inventory should I keep it now? I have to put my inventory right in the store. I have to bring stuff and put it right. But I cannot bring like I cannot order like 10 bicycles, 10 this one, 10 this one. Then I should have some base. In the last year, in this month, in June month, what items I sold for how many? For last 10 years. What is the predictions on the June month? So June month these items are sold more. Okay, I have to bring them more. These items in June month are not being sold. So I don't need it. For example, in June month, do you need like sweaters and all this? No, I don't need it. But maybe umbrellas or maybe air coolers more. So this knowledge will get from that past database. So that is analysis and that is business intelligence. And transaction is real time. In this class, you will only see OLTP. We don't see OLAP. Okay. Integration. So we need to integrate with many other applications, programs, and all this stuff. There is integration too. Analysis, integration, transaction. Okay. Every database will do that. Okay. Oracle is a relational model. It is based on relational model. As I said that before, entity relational model, that model, every Oracle will support that. It will also support object relational model. That is where we will see. Oracle, you said that what are the data types Oracle stores? Anyone? Tell me some data types which Oracle stores. What kind of data I can get? What are the data types in Oracle? Character, varchar, number, number is everything. Number is everything. That's it. Date. Oh, club, blob, and all this. Actually, club are different. Actually, these are the only stuff. Now, Oracle can store any kind of data types like clubs, blobs. You can create your own type. You can tell that I can create. You can create a big, huge type and tell that my column is of this type. You can create a type. You can create a type like number in the Oracle database. Those are called user-defined types. You can create arrays. You can create collections. You can create so many things in Oracle. That is the beauty of Oracle. Okay. Fully compatible with the relational database. Databases doesn't mean that the data type has to be standard. You can create your own data types too. Fully compatible with the relational database. Support of multimedia. Yes, you can put your videos, anything there nowadays. Okay. High quality database server features. Okay. Do you see this one? This is the architecture of actually Oracle. In Oracle, understand SQL. Oracle understands SQL. Means you can give SQL queries and get the data. Oracle understands PL SQL. Oracle also understands Java. You can run a Java program inside Oracle database. Okay. So, and you can create, see, these are all the types of multimedia and all this kind of stuff, all this stuff. This is Java and other kind of stuff. So, you have development tools. So, to do SQL, to do PL SQL, to do Java, you need some developer tool, right? IDE. That is the SQL developer tool which we will be using. You can use PL SQL developer tool or anything. Okay. Now, Oracle, inside Oracle, there is databases. You see, Oracle has database. Like you can create your HR database and something. You can have application server. That Oracle database can run on application server. Oracle provides application server. Below, you can have network services. Means this database actually can be one database will run on one machine. Do you agree with me? One database can be stored in 100 machines. Do you agree with me? Yes, that is grid. That is grid. One database, one HR database can run on 100 machines. One database can has many instances. Okay. That architecture and network protocol, for example, people need to communicate TCP, IP, all those network services communicate. Then database is there, right? You write your business and logic data. Okay, I will come back again. There is more actually on grid. Grid means, see, I install database and I run it here. But remember, 1 million people are connecting to my machine here. One database, right? One database. The processing is done here and the data is here. Load will increase and my database will become slow. I can say that this database I can connect 100 computers here and I can split that into the 100 computers, my database and the process. That is called greedy. Rapid applications clusters and all this stuff. That is more for administrators, not for us. So that is G means in 11G. In 10G, grid. Grid means connect nodes. Okay, grid of nodes. Then there is business and logic data. You have database and you have logic layer. Where do you write the logic? Application server. That's what you said to me before, or web server. How do you write your logic? In which language do you write your logic? Means generally, like there are 3 tiers, right? UI tier, middle tier, and data tier. Data tier is database. Middle tier, who writes? Who writes? In which language the logic is written? Java or other programming language. But no, nowadays we are writing in database only. You can write a business layer inside the database. Yes, my company writes all the business in database only. We do just simple other business calculations on that. It's already in the database. Database is always secure. If your data is secure, then your logic is also secure. Don't you think if when you put a data in your database, it is not secure?
No, what I mean to say is when they put business logic.
Yeah.
Here, middle here. What there, the whole reason for putting a web server to.
Yes, Oracle runs on a web server. Web server needs HTMLs and all those kind of stuff. You will have web server and everything. You will have web server. But web server are only for presentation. We will only use for presentation. But we don't have to. See, I will show you from Java and everything. I will show you SQL and stuff. Okay. So business logic can be split into database and Java. Means you can split into Java, .NET or anything, and I can also have business. So there are many tiers are 3 only. There are 3 tiers only. Presentation, middle and data. But in each tier you can create 100 layers. Layers, right? So layers are different. That depends on the company and the architecture. It's up to you. You can write a procedure here and just call the procedure from Java, or write the logic in Java. It's up to you. Okay. So we'll know. And internet application. Nowadays everything is internet application. No one does the desktop applications. And over the internet application, you will access it from browser, any FTP or any email. Okay. Got it? And all this management has to be done by someone. Who does that management? Who manages all the system administrator and database administrator? There are 2 perspectives to a database administrator. One who understands his system well, or one who understands his database well. Most database administrator doesn't understand the database, what's inside the database. They are only cared about the system. But there are 2 kinds of database administrator. One who worries about the database, says that you can't design like this. This will become slow. I need an index on this. You didn't create an index on this. In this logic, you didn't write like this. And at the same time, you should tell that I need this much RAM, I need this much processor, I need this many computers for a grid and stuff. So a database administrator needs 2 types of knowledge. One is inside database, one is outside database. Okay. So this, you know, the software development life cycle, system development life cycle. I don't want to go through this one. Okay. Yeah. So before, spreadsheets were used, then file cabinets and all this stuff. Now databases. You agree with that? I don't have to go through that. Yeah, E.F. Codd proposed it in 1970. He is a genius actually, because even if it is created, the model is proposed in 1970. In 2011 also nothing changed. Means that is great. So he envisioned it perfectly. It is the basis of relational database management system. What is the first database created? Ingress, RDBMS. First RDBMS created is Ingress. INGRS. Search it, Wikipedia. INGRES. Ingress. Ingress database. First RDBMS. First RDBMS. Yeah. Collection of objects. See, what is the relational data? Collection of objects and relations. and set of operators to act on the relations and data integrity and accuracy and all this kind of stuff. You know it, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Definition of a relational database management system. I want to look at it. A relational database management system is tables and relations. Agree? Collection of relations. And see here, entity diagram, entity model, and then table model. See, someone got an idea. Everything starts with an idea, inception of an idea. Okay. Then entity model and table model, and then tables on the disk. Okay. Now entity relationship model. How many relation types are there? How many relation types are there? I have two entities. Yeah, one to many.
Many to one and many to many.
Then one to one. You don't have one to one? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Two entities are there. For example, I say there is employee, there is address. Address is an entity, employee is an entity. If I say one employee can have one address, what is that? One row in employee table has one row in address table. That is one to one. One employee can have many addresses. Means his business address, personal address, and some other stuff. So that is one to many. Many addresses can go to hold on, one to many, many to one. Wife and husband share one address, right? Many employees can share it, and many can have many. Wife can have different addresses, my husband can have different addresses. Okay, I'm sorry for the example. Yeah, but business and personal, yes. Okay, all right. Yeah, sorry for the bad example. Yeah, but you understand my point. Many to many, yes. Yeah. So one to one, one to many, many to one are done in one table. But yeah.
One wife can have many husbands.
Okay, I'm decent enough. Okay, so that is relationships, right? And entity and attribute. You know what is an entity. You know what is an attribute. And remember, whenever you create a table, employee table will have what? What will employee table will have? Employees. But the table should be employee only, singular. Never create table name addresses. Employees, don't do that. Okay, employee, entity. I know there are many employees in that, but the table represents an employee. So singular, never use plural. That will show experience. Okay, when you create a table or something. Uppercase, and when you go to a company, when you create a table or something, they already have a structure, naming convention, use that. Okay. Attribute is also singular. Okay, most of them will be singular. Lowercase attribute should be lowercase, but in Oracle everything is capital case. Forget about it. Yeah. Okay. Relating multiple tables. There are three keys: primary key, foreign key. I will go through them later, but mostly I will do SQL now. What is SQL? SQL in structured query. Yeah. So foreign keys and all this comes in the designing the database. They don't come in querying the database. Right? I will use them, but I won't create them, right? Because that comes in creation of the database. Okay? So there is PK, FK. So foreign key, these two things makes database. If you don't know this, then you have to read from first. JRDBMS. Okay? Primary key, foreign key. Primary key is the unique identifier in a table, and it is not null. It can identify everything in that row, single tuple. Okay? Means if I say my ID is 1, when someone comes with an ID 1, I am the only person who can get. They cannot get two persons with that. Primary, only my ID. Got it? That is primary key. Foreign key means I am pointing to another guy, that we will know, don't worry. So you can logically relate another table's primary key will become your foreign key. Okay? So there is employee and departments. An employee goes into one department. So I have employee ID 174 and this guy has a department ID 80. So 80 is nothing but sales department. Got it? See here the employee ID, department ID is this one. Primary key, foreign key. Okay. Yeah.
So did you give a concept for what?
Foreign key, for example, here same thing. There is two tables. Employee ID is key in employee table. Department ID is key in Department table. How would I associate employee with the department? I create a department ID here also, and I will create a foreign key to this primary key. That is linking two tables. That is how you link two tables. Okay. Yeah, tell me what are all this? What is number 1? Record, tuple. 2, what is number 2? Column. What is number, but 2, what do you see in 2? Primary key. What is 3? Key 3 is data. What is 4? Foreign key. Another column, it's a redundant column, but column to another table. And 5, it's pointing to one department. What is 6? Null, no data. So do you get all the concepts here?
What is 5?
5, see 4 is the department ID. There is already department ID column in which table? Department table. But we are in employee table. It's a column pointing to another table. And 90 is a single value pointing to one department.
So 5 is not
5 is the ID, single instance. Yeah, but 4 is a foreign key table. Means really, department ID has nothing to do with an employee table. Really, you are just, that is only for linking purpose. Why we focused 4 means, is anything to do with employee? No, really. It is just for linking purpose for department. 2 is the column which all other columns depend on this, but department ID won't depend on this. You got it? Salary depends on employee ID, but salary never depends on department ID. Am I right? That is the difference. Okay. Yes. So what is the language we use for querying database? SQL, structured query language. So select is the keyword, selecting data. Okay. And you see there are user tables, data dictionary. Oracle, what is data dictionary and what are user tables? Okay. You create a table and you create an employee table and you put it. Oracle creates a table, there is some table which will have in rows, which will have the list of tables you created. You got it? Did I say right? When you create something, Oracle puts it in its own database. Oracle has a database to store whatever you are creating. Okay, you created employee. In table, Oracle has something called user underscore tables table. In that table, if you create a table, that goes in as a row. Got it? Whatever you are creating goes into rows actually. That is called data dictionary. Metadata. Got it? That is called data dictionary in Oracle. Say it again. Indexing is a different concept altogether, but mostly it will store something else, some as a program or anything like that. Yes, Oracle application. When to run that? Oracle looks into a data dictionary. For example, simple example here, you gave a select statement, select department name from departments. Before querying this, shouldn't Oracle know that is there any guarantee that there is a department table is there? What is the guarantee? It might be there or someone deleted before. First, before running this query, it will go and check into the user table that, okay, table is there. Okay, this attribute is there. Now I will run this query. Verification before executing. Remember bytecode verifier in Java? Always verify by metadata. Never run it directly. Okay. That is the data dictionary here. Yes. Yes, user table, user scheme, everything. Yeah, part of metadata. Data dictionary. Here we call the keyword as data dictionary. Okay. Even if you write a PL SQL program, that goes as a row. Okay, into Oracle. Okay. So SQL statements. Tell me what are all these. First there is DML. There is first we'll come with the second one. DDL. What is DDL? Data definition language. We are defining. What you are defining? Means what you are defining?
Create something or change something.
You are creating the definitions of an entities. Of the entities. You envision like how will the employee be? How will be address be? How will be this one? That definition goes using DDL. So will you create definitions every time or one time? One time. You might change it sometimes. You might add or alter or do something. But so what are the keywords used? What are the commands used in DDL? Create, alter, drop. Create means create a table, right? And create a procedure, create a function. Anything can be created. Alter, change it, change the table. Drop a table, drop a database, create a database, drop a database. Rename database, rename table. Truncate. What is truncate? Okay, before that, okay, forget about truncate. I will come back. Comment. Always put comments. Comment means comment on the table. For example, you create table employee and put a comment that this is a table which will store all Canvas employees. How nice is that? You might tomorrow say that XX underscore XP something, a table name. Who will understand that? Put a comment. Okay, that this table is used for this purpose, and on every column put a comment, on every constraint put a comment. Okay, that's a nice practice. Yeah, I will come back. Okay, now DML. What is DML? Okay, now coming to DML. So now you define the data. Now you need to create the data and play with the data, right? So how do you create data, change data, and delete data and all this stuff? So this is DDL is not about data. It is about the definition of the data, structure of the data. And DML, how do you insert into a record? How do you create a record? What? Tell me the commands. Insert, delete, yeah. Insert, delete, update. Right? You agree with me? These are the three things. Okay. Insert will insert a record. Update will update a record. If you use a where conditions or anything, update many records or update all the records. Depends upon that. Delete will delete one record, two records, or all the records. It depends on you. Okay. And DML always needs a commit after that, right? Because it won't really go into the database. I will tell about the commit later. Okay. Then there is merge actually. Oracle has a nice tool called merge. Nice command called merge. A merge means, think like you are getting, user is updating something. If that guy is already there, update it. If he is not there, create it. That is called merge. So it's a combination of insert and update. It's a combination of insert and update. Okay, merge is a combination of insert. If it is there, already updates it, otherwise creates it. So insert and update is mixed into one command update. So DML. And select statement is select statement you are manipulating data. See, insert you are inserting a data. Update you are changing something. Delete you are deleting. So you are really changing data structure. A select statement, are you updating or are you deleting or are you inserting? Are you really manipulating? No. You are just visioning. You are just seeing what is in it. So select statement is not really DML. You are not really manipulating. Select this, select separate. I don't know why he put here, but Oracle did this slide, so we have to accept it. But generally I won't accept it. So select is select. It is not DML. Okay. Now coming back, merge and everything is DML. When I say delete from employee, it will delete all the employees, right? When I say delete from employee where employee ID equal to 1, it will delete only one employee, right? Okay. So what is truncate now? Tell me, anyone. Truncate will delete all the rows. Even delete will keep the structure. Delete from employee means it will delete all the employees and keep the structure. So what is the difference between delete and truncate? Say it again. You can bring back the roles and all this stuff. Yeah. Same thing. Same.
It will not delete the whole object. Yeah.
It won't create the whole. You can never roll it back. But if I do delete from employee and commit, you can never roll it back. And after I do commit, the only difference is truncate is faster. Why they created truncate is, and then truncate should be in DML. Why it is in DDL? Why it is sitting in DDL? It will delete the table and recreate the table again. Drop, create. It's faster. Delete, drop table, create table. How fast is it? When you create, drop the table means, delete means it has to go and check how many you are deleting and everything and all this stuff. Delete is transactional. Truncate is not transactional. No commit is required. And delete will drop the table and recreate the structure. All the memory structures and everything will be gone. Okay.
So basically,
Faster. Truncate. Everything, if you want everything to be deleted and if you want it faster, use truncate. Yes, it will delete and recreate.
So the concept of truncate is you can delete it and then you can also.
No. It will create the table, it will delete the table, delete. See, drop table, there is drop table, right? Drop table means table is gone. And if you create the table again, table is there but there is no data. But this will be faster. This will be faster. Delete means you are working row by row. Here this is working at the table level. Okay, delete table and recreate it. Yeah. Join is not DML or DDL or this kind of stuff. That is different. Update is for records. Alter is for structure. Schema. Alter table employee. Employee number is now number. Let's make it varchar. You will use alter. Update is updating a record inside data.
When we in a particular column, we have to change one row, update one row.
No. I'll tell you one thing. If you want to add a new column, tomorrow employee got a new column attribute. What is the statement we use? Alter. Alter is changing the table, not the data. If you want to put a new employee, if you want to just update the employee ID 1 address to something else, what do you use? Update. Okay. So structure versus data. Okay. And there is something else called, so now you have got the difference between truncate and delete. That is the interview question, please. Okay. You got 2 points, commit and it will recreate the structure again. Everything is gone. Memory structure and everything is gone and it will recreate it. So that's why it's DDL, it's not DML. Okay. And there is something called a DCL, data control language. Means I am the administrator of my database. Now you are connecting. I will give a username. I created a user. Now I am granting the permissions on this table to that user. That is called granting. I will remove the permissions on this table to you. That is revoking. So what is that called? Control language. I am controlling the permissions, right? So that is called DCL, control. Write, read everything. I can put that. You have a table. I am the administrator. I can say that on the database that you can see it. You are a user on the database. I can tell that you have access or you don't have access. Granting is making permission, giving permissions, and revoke means removing permissions. Then there is commit, rollback, and save point. There is another called save point. I know you heard about commit and rollback, but save point is one. Okay. Someone asked me a question. You cannot retrieve the data. Yes. Okay. So commit means done. Remember, actually, there is one thing I need to tell you before that. How is database storing data? Database storing data. Yeah. No, I have employee table, right? How is Oracle storing that? Inside, but what is the format? Is it inside tables, right?
Tables.
It's in tables. Are there really tables on my computer anywhere?
It is in normalized form.
Yeah, tables. You see in tables, you see all this stuff. But really, finally, Oracle is running on this machine. Do you think like there is an Excel file somewhere created or something like that for this?
DLL file.
Say that again.
DLL file.
DLL file. Okay, let's see. I will go into Oracle and see where is my data. Okay. Admin, classroom. So this is my. Okay, now this one. Data. See, do you see these DBF files? DBF files? This is where actually data goes in. my employee, my all these are in this DBF files. Database files, I believe. File, DBF. You can store it on network, you can store it on, so this is where actually my data is. Tables and everything is presentation. It's a design. Database is a program which is storing some format, binary format. All you are seeing this is envisioning. Like, okay, I have relations and all this. Text or something. Open this and see. Like, open this and let's see what is there inside this one. Okay. But generally, don't open your production data or something. Yeah. So only Oracle program can understand that. Means it knows how to write to it. It knows how to. So when data goes into this, that means committed. Until then, where is data? Until then, where is data? Memory. In your RAM. In the server's RAM. Okay. So that's why this is the files, database files, the lower level. Oracle works in memory. If you say select star, you give a command select star from here. It will bring this table and load into the memory. And when you say update, it will update here. It is not updating here. It is not updating here. It will only update here. When you say commit, okay, I will write back to this file. When you roll back, okay, remove here. Don't go to that file at all. Got it? So that is how database tools work. Yeah. Transactions and all this stuff you come there. That's why I will tell you save point. Remember, save point is there. I have to show that. So everything you are working in memory, Oracle memory. Yeah.
If we log out then save for the memory.
It's in the memory. It won't, like you didn't commit. It won't go into database unless your DBA has auto commit on. There are stuff to do that. Auto commit on. Or that is DBA permission. That is the job of the DBA. What to do when a user does something and do that. Write back to database and all this kind of stuff. I don't say cache memory. It's the program memory, and there is a name for this. SPG, PLG, something like that. There are so many memories actually. Okay. So here, first the table I will be using is called HR database in this course. HR database will have employees, departments, job grades. An employee belongs to department. An employee belongs to job grade, I believe. I don't know. We will see. Okay, I don't remember the schema. It's been a long time. Any questions now? So yes, I have. I believe. Yes, I will send that in a few minutes maybe. Okay. Any questions? That is intro. That is just intro. That is not yet. Yeah. Okay. So this should be a simple. I'm not going into databases because I didn't get something to really show it on the database, because this is very simple and most of you know already. Okay. You know select statement, and that is called, there is something called projection and selection. If you have gone through DBMS in your school, if you read Raja Gopalachari textbook, that is the famous textbook for DBMS throughout the world. Yeah, for DBMS, where many universities use that, you will know selection and projection. Selection means give me everything inside a tuple. Give me tuple, tuple, tuple. Projection means only give me set of columns. Actually, to do this, actually Oracle does something called algebra for this. Oracle is doing so many operators, algebra and all this to give you. It's not that simple. Okay. For even a small select star, it has to do some algebra. Okay. If you see, this is the syntax of the select statement. Select star from, or select column, or select columns and alias. Okay. How many types I will write select statement? Now let's go into the database. So I'm going into my Oracle home. Remember, you don't have to practice with me. If you practice, that's fine, but this is not a programming. This is simple SQL. By seeing it, you can understand it most of the time. Okay. I opened my SQL developer. And I have this do you see procedures here? Amit, you can create procedures and functions. Can you see new? Can I see new procedure? Okay. All right. So these are all the tables. I have so many tables are there, that is for the Oracle purpose, but we are not using them. Select star from employee. We need this keyword. Employees. So I hate that. Okay. See, these are the employees. Okay. And I can use employee ID first name, last name. See, I can say that is, what is that called? Selection. Employee ID, first name, just I can only select some columns. Got it? I need to actually run means control F11. Okay. What is this keyword for this one? I can't. Okay. This is called projection. Means only selecting some columns. Now I can say this as, this name is bigger, right? Employee ID and all this thing. As emp ID. This is aliasing. This is called aliasing. Means you want, I don't want the name as what they gave me. I want a simple name. So as FN, because otherwise my query is bigger. So this is called whatever, aliasing or something. Okay. So that one. And I just want a distinct employee IDs. Distinct. Only unique. Already employee table will have unique employees. So they have to be. But I can say a distinct first names. Let's say distinct first name. First names might be duplicate, right, in employees. So let's say distinct first names. So distinct will give you whatever the distinct projection you selected. Projection, the number of columns distinct will be given to you. Got it? The projection will be distinct. If I selected employee ID first name, it will select distinct employee IDs plus first name. If I say distinct first name, it will give me distinct first names. Got it? The projection you selected will be distinct. Agree?
What if the employee names are repeating?
That's why distinct will give unique one. Only one.
But the other column that says address is
Then unique of all the combination. That's why whatever the projection you use, whatever the column names you use, unique of that combination. If I have first name, there might be only 10 first names, but 100 employees are there. What does that mean?
10
Distinct only. But if I use employee ID, everyone will have unique employee ID. All the 100.
No, my question is, let's say we have two columns, first name and city.
Yeah.
And first name, Alan is repeating. City, C1, Saturday. What will be the...
Okay, let me see actually. Say it again. Tell me that again.
If the first name is not distinct,
Yeah.
it is the same name, right?
Yeah, like let's say we have 100 entries, 10 A, 10 B, 10 C, 10 D. But city for each 100 entries is different. One is Simon, Sunnyvale, Francisco, every entry is different. What would be the output of the distinct command then?
When you, what are the column names you are selecting in the select statement? Select, you are using both columns in the select statement? One, then you will only get the distinct of that column. If you use two columns, you will get distinct of those two columns.
Select first name from table user. So the output will be only A, no matter what the cities are.
I don't care, because you are selecting only the projection. Distinct is on the projection. What is the projection? What are the column names you selected? I am not caring about the table. I only care about the columns you are selecting.
And first name and city. If you select distinct first name city, then all the entries are.
Yes. Okay. All right.
So your get updated both the columns.
Yes, both the columns. Okay. Yeah. Coming back, star. Star means all columns. Everyone knows this. Okay. This is a wildcard. And see, only specific columns. You are selecting, this is a projection. Okay. And let me do this. SQL statements are not case sensitive. So it's not like Java. Same account is same, small account is same, whatever unit cap account is same, everything is same. Okay. And SQL statements can be one or more lines. It doesn't matter. Keywords cannot be abbreviated or split. You cannot split like select SCL and in the next line you cannot see ECT. You know that. Clauses are usually placed on separate lines. Like when you where, use it on next line and next line, it's up to you. Intents and this is all simple. Okay. This data is considered. SQL, we are talking only the language. Yeah, yeah. If data is not case sensitive, then we are not. Yeah. Arithmetic expressions, you can do operations in select statements. Okay. For example, here, go to my SQL developer. Why do I have to one? Let me close this one. Okay. Here, this is the select star from employees. Does anyone know the keyword for this one? F9. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Select star from employees. So it got a. Do you see salary somewhere? Somewhere there should be a salary. Okay. This is the salary for year. Let's think that this is the salary for year. Okay. Now salary by 12 as monthly salary. Got it? I can do operators. You see that? This is monthly salary 2,750, 500, 14, 16. Okay. Maybe actually that was monthly salary. I don't know. It's up to them. Yeah. So this is the salary. So you can do operator. You can do plus into minus with the combinations and all. Plus into I won't show everything. Okay. See salary plus 300. Okay. So you can do operations like that. And you can do multiple operations like that. For example, think like tax rate. How much tax he has to pay? Let's do tax rate on this guy. Okay. Salary. What is the California tax rate? 9.05. Okay, someone is very particular about the tax. Okay, yeah. So I have yearly income of this much. So we will do tax rate. How much tax he has to do that? So 9 for 100 it is 9. So for this much how much? Like that much into 9 by 100, right? So salary into 9.5. 5 or 0.5? 0.5 divided by how much? 100. Okay. This is tax. Okay. This is the tax you owe. But remember, which one will happen into or division will happen, which one will happen first. So never assume things. I know they all have same, that is called operator precedence, Java. Operator, which operator will take first, which will take next. So don't write like this, always use parentheses. That's why God gave us parentheses. To make a clear code. Okay, see how nice is this to look. So first multiply by 9.05, then divide by 100, that is the tax. Do you agree with me? Same thing, it will give you same thing, but it's more readable, more nice. So remember, when you write a SQL, other person should feel good about it. Okay. All right. So that is salary. Yeah. What is null? What is null? What is null?
No data.
No data. So in that column, is there something? No. And remember, first mistake I saw many of us is like so. Commission percentage. So there is a column called commission percentage. Okay. I think student is calling me. I will pick this. Hello. Yes. Yes. All right. Sorry, man. Yeah, you did that. Yeah. Ask me now. Yeah, ask. Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Yeah. Sampath, like in this example, right? We did salary and some numbers.
Can you speak louder, Alan?
Yeah. Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. What I was saying is it possible to do like an hourly rate times the number of hours that the employee worked? Can we take
The number of hours? Yes. How many hours are there in the month? Tell me. I will multiply by divide by that. Yeah.
No. Let's say like the table has two columns, right? One is the number of hours that the employees work in a month, and the rate that they're getting paid off, like a consultants like us, right?
Yeah. So if that is the case, they won't show the salary in the employee table. They will calculate the salary.
Right. Is it possible to like do a select hourly rate times number of hours worked?
Yes, you can do from many tables. Yes, those are coming. For that, I need to do join. To do that join, I need to do join presentation. Those things are coming up actually. You have to wait.
Let's say in this table, we had two different columns, right? In the same table. So we can use select and just multiply two columns and display it as a result from this table, right?
Sure. Yes. Do that. Any as many columns from the same table, other table, as long as those are in your select statement, your statement, you can use anything.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So the question is done. It's like I can multiply with another column too. It's not only numbers or something. You can multiply with another column also. Okay. And remember, this is the comment. How you comment in SQL. This is Java, right? Two dashes. Okay, that is comments that won't execute. Okay, so now I have this one. So null means nothing. Okay, let's say, yeah.
Double equals is for comment for every SQL.
Not double equal to double dashes.
Double dashes for every SQL client or
Every SQL double dashes. Mostly Oracle, I believe so, but double dash I think others also. Please check this. I'm not 100% confident about this. Okay. And commission, see there is commission percent in here. Okay. Employee ID commission percent. Null. And let's say don't write null. Don't write null there. When you write null, it's no more null. It's character null. You wrote a word null. Null is not writing null. Okay, that is the first thing you have to remember. When you go and write null, that is no more null. Null is nothing. Only database can do that. You can only put null into something by insert, update, or by create like by defaults, having defaults or giving nothing into that, giving nothing into the column. So don't go and change this. For example, here I will one is not. Yeah. For update, I have update too. Okay. All right. Forget about this one. Yeah. Okay. So null is nothing. There is no value for that. Can a primary key be null? No. Is everyone pakka about it? Can a unique key be null? How many times it can be null? Only once. Because that is a unique value. Okay. Primary key cannot be null. Unique key can be null, but only once. Yes. Okay. So commission percent is null. So in employee table we have so many nulls. Because think like this guy is consultant, he will get a commission percent, but some employees are not getting it. Okay. Some people have commission, some people don't have commission. So some who have will have value, who don't have will have null. They are not assigned, they don't have this attribute. Remember, like in the Java class we said some people can select some attributes, some people might not have some attributes, right? Okay. So that is one thing. Null in arithmetic. Remember, this is a rule, pakka. If you do anything with null, what you will get? Null only. If you mess with null, you are null. Okay. Remember, you do into, multiply, plus, not concatenation, but most of the time, 90% of the time, you will get null. You mess with null, you will get null. For example, commission percent is a number, but that can be nullable into 100. Let's say 100. So there are so many nulls here, right? See, you see null, and there are values. See? So yeah.
What is unique key?
Unique. What is primary key?
The ID of any table is primary key is the one
ID
that
for every record.
Yeah. So you are creating specially. Generally, is primary key really a business? Employee will have employee name, first name, last name, commission, salary, and stuff. What is employee ID? Is anything related to employee? No, we only use primary keys are only used for database purpose to uniquely identify the record. But in business, really, you employ what is one? You will say if you call him by one, he will pick you, right? So that is the case only for databases. But remember, SSN employee has a SSN, right? Employee has a SSN. Will two employees share an SSN? So a SSN and will two people share a same username? Same username, login for Gmail. You have the same username and my same username, no, right? So these you can put a unique. A unique key is another key on the table which can uniquely identify that record, but it's business most of the time. Most of the time it's business validation. It's not table validation for database purpose, not for creating associations and all this stuff. It is for business is no two people can have same SSN number. If you are inserting another employee with the same SSN number, you can kick it out. You can assign multiple columns as primary key too. That is different concept. That is composite key. Composite key. You can have composite key can be primary key, composite can be unique key. Okay, forget about this key slide now. So that is the difference. That is the difference between primary key and unique. Primary key there should be a value. It cannot be not null. But think like one person, see, press F1 candidate. He didn't have SSN yet. I will put a null. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes. That's why we'll put 0000000 for those kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's why we'll put it everywhere. Means that guy is not. Yeah, you can't put unique here. Okay. Once means unique key tells that every. Yeah, if you guys focus here once. Yeah. Unique key tells that everything inside that row should be unique. If I say SSN should be unique, everything should be unique. So if I have SSN like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, these 10 are unique, right? And null is unique from this. Is null same as this, guys? Null is a different. But if you repeat null, it is not unique anymore. Yeah, another null. So null is a value, means not a value, but it is unique to others. Anything should be unique to others. So null can only come once. Generally that is used by database administrators or something for sample data on unique key. For example, you have SSN, but I am testing. I don't have SSN. I will put null there. Okay, so that is unique key, but primary key you can't. Okay.
Primary key don't always have to define, or you always have to make a column specifying primary key.
You can give value yourself. When you create a primary key, it already says not null. It already says not null. It is unique key and not null. A primary key is nothing but a unique key plus not null. That's it. Simple. And an index will be created. That's it. Simple. There is no nothing great about the primary key. You can create your own primary keys, or you can say auto increment. Auto increment true, that will increment next number. But in Oracle, don't use auto increment. There is something called sequences. You'll get there.
So it's not important. It's not necessary to create a
primary key. It is important for every table should have primary key. Every table should have primary key. There are some tables which are not, but yeah, every entity table should have primary key. Every entity table, huh? Non-IT example? Okay, non-IT example. Unique. A primary means, for example, yeah, think like you are going to some place. If you go to DMV, they will give you a number, right? Means it's your roll number. There can't be a roll number, nothing. There can't be a roll number, nothing. But remember, like social security number cannot be duplicated, but some people don't have social security number. Some people don't have social security number. And the primary key should be mostly integer in Oracle. That is for database purpose. Primary key is a number for their own identification. Oracle database uses for like, okay, I want a number, give me number. Because indexing by number is very fast. Okay. And unique means, think like in your school, like when you go to DMV, license number is unique. No two people can have same license. But you might be on permits license and you might be on some other license and stuff. But license number, if you have it, it's unique. Got it?
Like roll numbers.
Yeah, roll numbers, mostly numbers. Yeah, easy to access. Primary key is easy to access. Identify that one. Okay, give me 1 minute, you'll get everything. But unique key, there is no guarantee sometimes. Of course, you'll get it, but yeah. Okay.
Primary key
can never be known. Okay. Yeah, a column alias. See column alias. Are we good about the keys now? Right now, primary key and unique key. We can worry about foreign key later. Okay. So see here, commission into percentage. I did a operation here. What is the column name I got? Commission into percentage. See, when you do some operations and all this stuff, column name will be complete name of what you did there. This is not good, right? Commission. So before it was commission percent. Whether you multiply it with 100, it's commission. So always your column name should speak business. Okay. See commission. Okay. As that is called column aliases. Okay. And see as name as com. And mostly to see most people why they do is like otherwise big names will increase and you can't see what is there at the last. Yeah. So people will use 1, 2, 3 or like that, even anything. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Concatenation operator. I have in my employee table employee name, first name, last name. But a name is a combination of these two things, like first name, last name. Combination of these two things will be a name. Am I right? So when I am showing it on my website, I can't show this is your first name and this is your last name, right? Your name, welcome, and we will tell your name. So those kind of stuff, there is an operator. Concatenation means attaching two strings side by side. Attaching. So it is like appending each other. So that operator is shown in database like this. First name, see, last name. See, I am doing an operation on two columns and as name and remove this commission. See, do you see this? But remember, there is no space in between. You would like to have a space. Space is also a string, varchar. So you have to do it yourself. See. I gave myself a character. See, in quotes, single quotes only. In database, it's not double quotes. In database, it's single quotes. In Java, it is double quotes. Single quotes. I have my own space and I put it in between. Okay, hold on. See this one? There is now they are nicely organized. This is. So that is the space. Yeah, select statement, literal character strings must be. Yeah, single quote, remember, characters, strings, varchar, strings and date should go into quotes, single quotes. And there is no double quotes in databases. All single quotes. Only characters, date, and strings, varchar means multiple, like a character is single character. A varchar is like a big line or something like that. Okay. Okay. You can put quotations, you can put new lines and all this kind of stuff also. There are some keywords like if you use this one, it will create a quotation like this. It's
But what's the function of this double quote?
Where is double quote?
Double quote condition.
It is appending the first one to the next one as one. Appending, concatenating. Appending. If you don't use between those strings, it will fail. The program will fail. Means that is the only way to attach two strings in database. Like plus in Java, you said plus and you attach it, right? So here concatenation. So when you use single quote, I said that single quote is already taken to put a string inside. But if you want to write a single quote, see here in this statement you want to write a single quote like this. It say, then you have to use Q, escape character. Okay, you don't need because okay. I said that in database this quote is taken already by Oracle. Why is this quote taken? Single quote. If you anything you put in single quotes is a string in database, a string or a date or something. So this quote is already taken. But now think like I want to use I need a statement with nice apostrophe. Let's see, it's when I use it is thinking this is one string. So this is gone. Like see because quote is already used by database to put strings.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is like you have to put Q. Sorry, single Q. Yeah. And single Q and what is that? You have to put something else too. No, this one. Hold on. What? Yes, I think this will work. No. Okay. See here, Q. Actually, Q should be outside. It now I want to have apostrophe, right? Q apostrophe. Yes. And this one, and then first name, not first name. And this one. No. No. No, this is not right. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Anything which yes, Q comes before. Okay, hold on. Q. Hold on. No, this is also not working. Hold on. And use a comma, I believe. And okay, work it out. Okay, you know what is the user group. Say it again. Quote is single quote is already taken by database Oracle. That if you put anything inside a single quote is what string or data or anything. But if you want to really put a quote inside your string, for example, it's if you put yeah already it is taken by database. It think only it won't see that is the apostrophe. I don't know. Actually, it should be. So that is the escape character. That is called escape character. Okay. Okay. And duplicate rows. See distinct department ID. Department ID. Okay. See my department. Let's say here employee ID and department ID. Employee ID, department ID. Okay. Let's run this. So there are so many 90 many departments IDs are there. Okay. If I use distinct on this, see it is still giving me everything because they are different employees and different. But if I give only distinct departments, only my departments will be distinct. Sorry. Hold on, give me 1 second. See, only distinct departments. A distinct can have one null. A distinct means unique. Unique can have one null. Got it? So
if we use distinct department ID, employee ID.
it will show everything. Because employee ID is unique in all the employee table. Employee ID is a primary key. It will be unique throughout the employee. So it will show all the rows.
No, I'm not clear.
Okay.
Distinct department ID.
Department ID is repeat in the table or not?
Yes.
Okay. So if there are 1000 employees and only 10 departments, how many you will get? 11. There is null. Some employees are not associated to a department. Got it? There might be 11. Got it? There might be 10 departments only, but there are some employees which are not associated to department. So how many department IDs you will get? 11. But if I say distinct of employee ID, department ID, how many employees, distinct employees are there in this table? All are distinct employees. So distinct of employee ID and department ID is all.
But if you want the output, you want to get the two columns.
Yeah.
But
how will you get two columns? You want a distinct departments. And for one department there are 5 or 10 employees.
my question is, if you want both columns, name and the other column, but yeah, department let's say.
Department, this is department actually, okay?
So distinct, yeah, no.
Alright, no problem. Take your time.
Let me rephrase my question.
Yeah.
So we have, can you show select star from employee?
Yes. I will show employee ID, department ID or everything.
Just select star.
Okay, select star. Okay, no problem.
So now let's say employee ID.
You want to see this?
Let's say salary is repeating for some people. We want this two columns. We want to see distinct salary and we want to see the first and the last of the distinct salary.
Okay. First of all, you want to see distinct salaries. What is the distinct salary there? If you this only you will get only 14800.
Yes.
Only 14800. And what you want to see in the name?
And I want to see the first name and last name of people.
There are two people. There are two people with 4800 salary. You see here. How would you get inside one column two people?
That's my question.
Then it is not distinct of department ID. It is distinct of means you will get two rows. Distinct of user name and department. You will get 2 rows. What a distinct you want? You are not clear on the distinct.
I want distinct salary, but I want to see. That's my question.
How will I show? See, how will I show in one template? How will I show in one template? I will show distinct of department and I will show distinct of this one. Cannot be done. How will I show? See, in one row. Yeah.
So if you show all the distinct first name and last name and its salary. All the salaries.
I can show distinct of first names and all the salaries, but you cannot group them. See, there are two people and you only want one of them. Distinct means if there is 4800, only show me once. You are saying that if there is 4800 salary, show me once. But there are two people and you want to club them or what do you want to do with them?
Can you do that?
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Why do you want to do that? Tell me, why do you want to do? What is the purpose?
How many people first name and last name have their salary or salary?
Yes, that is you want how many people but not the people. You want how many people but not the people. Then you will go and get these people. Got it? See, first you want to know how many people have this salary. Right? That is what group functions are. Will come there. Okay? Group functions are.
So
but you cannot,
It cannot be done. It cannot.
I will do it. I will do it in a different way.
But it can be done.
Not as you think, but by the time you finish group functions will be clear. But not as you think, not same as you think, but we will do it. Okay?
So my question is because I was asked the question, it had been.
I will do that. Okay? Yes.
Haunting me. How can it be done that we can have this family? How can we show their first name and last name?
Yeah. Please actually. See. I will come there. I will come to everything. You have to wait. Okay. I am just asking you to be patient. See, are you sure that this question will be asked tomorrow?
No,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No problem. So I will answer everything. Give me time, because a concept should be taught like point wise. I cannot go into jump and show group functions right now, right? Because it won't make sense to many people and stuff. It's okay. You will get this recording and I won't go anywhere. Okay? Yeah.
So when you like write the query, it says select employee ID and salary.
Yes, distinct of both the columns. Yes, distinct on the DC. When I do star, it's called selecting everything. That is called selection. When I do employee name, see, employee ID, this is a projection. I only want that projection, means there is complete table, but my table is now only employee ID. That is called projection. Now I have a table in memory, but that table has only one column. Got it? That is called projection on that table. So when I do distinct, distinct is done on the projection. So how many columns you select, it's distinct on all of them. Yeah, go ahead.
So if I use distinct and three table names, I don't have to use distinct.
Three table names or column names? Okay, three column names.
I don't have to use distinct for each column name. One distinct.
There might be duplicates in three of them. Like there might be same first name, last name, middle name. Two people can have same first name, last name, middle name. Then if you do distinct, you'll get unique names.
So that you just have to use distinct one.
Yeah, only once. Okay.
So the star will show everything.
Star will show. Only star. There are other codes in searching, like will come there, and please take a break and come back and yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do a break and we'll come back. Yes. Hold on one second. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's do. Can you type in there? Just type in there. We are on a break right now, so can everyone hear this? Yes, I see that. Okay. Yeah. No problem. Okay, Alan, if you don't mind, actually, I will. We will do it once I come from the break. Okay, please. All right. Okay. Yeah, everyone, please take a break for. We have to go in actually at 4 o'clock, so 10 minutes. We will be done at 4 o'clock. So first chapter is done. So we only did first chapter. There are 20 chapters, and there is advanced SQL, there is PL SQL. Okay. Yeah, so many questions were found. Okay. Yes, same Sunday 1:30 to 4:30, I believe. Okay. That's all. I told you 4 o'clock, right? 4:30. Okay. Yes, and Java is on Saturday and Sunday morning. Okay. 1:30 to 4:30 until SQL completes. Sunday 1:30 to 4:30. Okay, until it completes. Until I finish PLC. Some chapters are very easy. I will just skip them. Some chapters are not useful. So, but mostly I will cover everything. I will go through each slide. See, I will go through each slide. That's what I mean by covering. See, there is iSQL plus. I don't have to cover that. There are some other slides like that. Okay. Now let's see other thing. Now let's go into other stuff. I know you have many questions on SQL because you are busy with interviews and stuff, but if you get these recordings, you will have everything. Okay. Restricting and sorting. Until now, did I use a where condition on select statement? No. That is all just select statement. Select star, select column name, select column as alias, select and doing multiplications, division, select distinct. This is all select. So that is select. There is nothing great about that select. That's it. Select is done. Now you can add some things to select. There are two things you can add. What are those things? One is where condition, one is order by condition. So one is restricting data and one is sorting data. So restricting, remember projection is selecting column names. Selecting means where condition, right? Okay. Now I have employees, but I only want employees in one department. Think like there is a department 90, right? See in employee table, if you see employee table, department ID. So this are employees and that are departments. 19, 90, 90, 60, 60, 60, that is a department ID, right? That might be sales, that might be IT, that might be some other department, we don't know. But we only wanted employees from department 90. How will you do that? Select star from employees. Please tell me this. Tell me.
What do you want?
Only employees from department ID equal to 90. Where department ID is equal to, so where condition, see where condition is restricting, selecting, the restriction on the selection. Okay, so we are using, it will only give me employees who are in department 90. Okay, only 3 employees. No, no, wait until I tell that. Null is equal to, you should use equal to when you are giving a valid number. Only for null you have to use is. You cannot say double equal to null. Nothing is equal to null. It is null. It is nothing. It is not equal to nothing. There is nothing like nothing. Got it? So that's why you use is for nothing. But for all others equal to. Okay? For all others equal to. So see department ID equal to nothing. Sorry, equal to 90. Got it? So these are the departments. Alright? So same thing. Where condition, see how you do that, where the expression and all this kind of, select, we done, star, distinct and everything we done, so where conditions. So where department ID equal to nothing, sorry, is equal to 90, yeah. In a select, you can use a star, or you can use column names, or you can use a distinct, or you can use a alias. Each one is a different concept. You won't use everything in one thing. In a select, these are all the options go into a select statement.
So what is the single line?
That is like star or use distinct optional. See, that is the structure. Is that a select statement? No. That is the definition of the select statement.
Definition of what?
Select statement. Oracle is giving the definition of the select statement. Is there a table? Is there a table called table?
No, I mean, I'm just asking because I saw 3 different types of
Nothing. Single means or and bracket. Yeah, or means bracket means grouping them together. Either you use star or everything else. If you use everything else, use distinct, or if not, use don't use distinct. Use columns, and sometimes you might use alias. Okay.
Okay, so
it's just Oracle defining. You won't use this at all. It's for reading purpose, for understanding purpose.
And we can use more than one condition.
Yes, we'll come there, and or everything will be.
What about if you want to say?
Say it again.
Your plan, if I need first name Alan.
First name Alan. Yes.
So
Same
I
thing.
have to get equal or what?
You want with first name Alan. So again, where only? And you want and with department 90 and Alan.
No,
only
I need a first name
is equal to Alan. So strings go into what? Columns. Is there one with Alan? No, there is not one with Alan. Is there something else? Any other guy? Valen. So let's use Valen, not Alan. Sorry. I am using this one. En. Okay. I have string. Okay, hold on. Let me see something. There is Steven. So let me search for Steven. Okay. Sorry. I am not. I work on PL SQL developer. There are 2 people with first name Steven. Okay, do you see that? Quotes. Anything string should be in quotes, single quotes. Okay. And even though if you are searching for a date or anything, should be in quotes. Okay. Yeah. We'll do that. Date will come there. Okay. And when you are doing where condition, I only did equal to, right? You can do greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to. Not equal to is this one. You cannot say not equal to. Not equal to means less than and greater than. That is not equal to. And there is between, there is in, there is like, is null, everything I'll go through. Okay. Comparison conditions. Okay. All right. For example, you want employee ID is greater than 100. You use salaries greater than 4,000. You use salaries less than or equal to 4,000. You use salary not equal to 4,000. Right? You need employee salaries between 1,000 and 4,000. You use salaries in 1,000, 4,000, 5,000. You use salary first names like S or first names like Steven. Or you use employees where department ID is null, means they don't belong to any department. Okay, like that. First, that's why less than, right? Less than equal to, this is fine, this query is fine. Okay. Now between, actually there is a thing I need to tell about between. When someone asks you about between, you should tell this to the interviewer. Okay. You want employees between salary ranges from 5,000 to 10,000 or let's say 10,000 to 20,000. Let's see how many are there. Okay. So you say that who salary, where salary is between 10,000 and 20,000, and between will include 10,000 and 20,000 too. Between will include 10,000 and 20,000. It's not like 10,001 to 19,999. It includes 10,000 and 2,000, 20,000 too. You see, these are all the people. Actually, between is nothing but between. If you see here, between. Actually, there is nothing like between in Oracle database. Only you know that, but Oracle doesn't know that. But what Oracle does is like, well, salary is greater than equal to 10,000 or salary less than equal to 10,000. 20,000. Is it the same thing?
Yes.
Actually, Oracle writes that. When you write between, Oracle changes it to this one. But it's nice, right? You don't have to use salary and or and all this stuff. You can just write between. So that is the stuff. So between is not really an operator in the back end. It just converts to this one. Where? It's less and actually, because and you have to use and operator, but not or operator. Now you got that. Okay. So that is between. Please use this in interview. That we can write this like this, but between will save some lines. Okay. And there is something called in condition. In means I want employees with salary who has 4,000, 10,000, 20,000, just that number only, not groups. See, less than means less than this one. Equal to means only that one. But I want equal to with multiple values. Equal to with multiple values. Right? So when I say that here, I want employees with salary, there is 17,000, 10,000, right? I will use 10 in 10,000, 17,000. Means employees who have 10,000 or 17,000. Agree? See? And again, in is not an operator on the database. What will it write? Before it used and operator, right? Now it will use or operator. Salary is equal to 10,000 or salary is equal to something. Same thing, right? So that is what actually database writes. Same thing. So in and between and or. Got it? All right. So yes, like. Yes, like is a very good operator. Like is searching. You want to search. Like is a regular expression. It takes a regular expression. For example, how do you validate if something is an email address? How do you validate if something is an email address or something is a phone number? email address should have @ and there should be a dot and there should be a domain name which should be com, org, or in or all these country domains or something, you know that. So you can validate something. To validate that, how will you do that? So you can find, first you need to find @ then you should find the last 3 digits or last 2 digits and then dot and all this. So to do this, you need to write small program to validate. So, but regular expressions are expressions. In one go, you will you have special characters like percentage, underscore, and all these kind of characters, and you tell the program that okay, now validate. So that expression is seen, and program will understand. Okay, he is expecting @ he is expecting .com, he is expecting all this. So that will be done by the database program only, Java program only. Okay, so that is called regular expression. So like takes regular expressions. Like is for searching. You are not really equating or finding less than or greater than or anything, not using operators. Like is like searching. Generally they search it on varchars. You won't search it on numbers. Right? Why would you search it on numbers? Right? So you generally search it on. Let's say we want to search anyone who starts with, let's say who starts with S. In our database we want to search employees who start with S. So to do that, where first name, always when you are doing searching, use like, because you are not equating, you are not doing an operation less than, greater than something. You are searching. Like always use quotes, because it's first name is what? String, quotes, and you want anything which starts with S. So starts with S and percentage. Percentage means anything. So you can have anything after S. There should be, yeah, that is called wildcard. Okay, there should be something, there can be anything. So percentage tells that there can be a person with first name, yes, that's it, he will come here. There can be a person with first name like Steve and something, they will come here. Anyone which starts with S and anything can be there. So that is called percentage. Yeah.
So when we
No, what alphabet you want to start with? Yes, so that's why I wrote S percentage. Anything can come after S, but should have S in the first. And it should have first in the S, and anything after that I don't care. So let's do this. Stephen, Shelly, Seagull, Shanta, Stephen, Sharad, Sundar, Sumita, Tara, Samuel, everything. And I can say that only who starts with SH. Means first SH, then anything else. Okay? SH. I want anyone with SH and percentage. Means anywhere SH should be there. Anywhere SH, even the beginning, I don't care. Beginning can be anything. But remember, it is not giving Sheila or that girl before, because that S is capital. This is not case sensitive. Remember, it's not case sensitive. How will you do that? Then use lower, but I will do that later. Okay? Yeah. So right now, or I can do SH. When I do SH, then Joshua won't come. See? Or I can say anyone who has H in between, who has just H in between. See? John, Shelley. So percentage, any characters, I don't care, but S. But that's why it won't start with smaller case. I can't teach lower now. Okay? Yeah. So that is percentage. Percentage, will it tell that I should have this many characters before or this many characters before? No, any character. But there is something that I can tell that only this many characters. I can tell that start with anything, but I should have second one as H. Second one as H, and after that I don't care. Start with anything. Only one character should be there before H, underscore. Only one character should be there before H. And second character should be what? Always the second character should be H. I don't care anything. Let's see how many people have second character as H. Shelly, Shanta, Christopher, Charles, and Shelly. Okay? Underscore tells number of characters. I will tell now. I don't care what are the first two characters. Third character should be H. 2 underscore. John. This way search will become easier. So now you understand how Google is searching or anything? Underscore number of characters before or after. You can tell that if I give one character before, number underscore one character should be there before. and double underscore 2 or anything like that. See, now I am telling that, see, I am searching like this. I need one character before H and two characters. I need a first name with 4 letters. For example, I want to search for John. Okay. I want to search for who is John because I don't know who is John or something. Underscore underscore. You can start with anything, but I need third one as H, and you should have only one more. I need a guy with first name 4 letters. Third letter should be H. Okay. John is only there. Okay. Or let's do, and second one. I want second one H and 5 characters should be there. No, 6 characters should be there. Shelly and Shanta. Okay. So that is underscore, and so when you use like, you will always use a percentage or underscore. If you don't use percentage or underscore, then you are not using your like well. What? Interview question? Okay. Yeah.
But Shell is 5 characters, Shanta is 6.
No, 6. Both of them are 6. Shelly, LL is small. There are 2 L's in that. They look small. And AN, see, Shelly. SHELLI.
And it has no character, it doesn't take null, or it is no other character, let's say it was Shell.
Character means anything. Space is a character, ampersand is a character, null is not a character.
No, it will only show
6 characters. 6 characters. When you use underscore, you are specifying the size. Only underscore. If you use percentage, don't matter.
So if we say like
Very good. End with a. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Very good. Got it? Yeah. Yes. String. Anything searching string is done by. I'm telling that first name should look like the string. Right? I'm representing a string here, right? Varchar here, right? Varchar should always be quote. That is, if there is a quote in your string. If there is a quote in your string, do I have a quote here? No. That is only for quote in your string. Okay. All right. So we know like. So we like. So like is full, right? So yeah. Tell me what it is searching for. Now tell me that. Tell me what it is searching for. Tell me what it is searching for. Second one should be O. Yes, perfect. Okay. Yeah. And null, when you are searching for null, always use is null, not equal to null. Is null, because something can is null. It's not equal to, because equal to means there is a value. But here no value. That's why we are saying is null. Okay. Agreed. I don't have to do that query, right? Yeah. Say it again. Now we are going for logical operators. What is the logical operator? Can anyone tell me? What is the logical? Yes, it does arithmetic, but logical mostly tells you true or false. A truthness can come from many truths or many false. Right? Yes, logical operator always gives what? True or false. Truthness. Remember, like you always get truthness out of it. Means truthness can have true or false. Right? So there are 3 operators actually. In any language there are 2 operators, there are 3 operators. One is called AND operator, one is called OR operator, and one is called NOT operator. I think you all know in school somewhere you read these things. In sets or somewhere, I don't remember it, but when there is an AND between, so AND and OR goes into 2 operands, and it will give the truthness out of the 2 operands, right? For example, is your account valid? Yes. And do you have balance greater than 1000? Yes. Then combination of this, if AND is there, it will be true and true will be true. If there is an AND operator, true can only come out of both truthness, right? and or can come, or any one of them can be true. Okay, and not only works on one operator. If there is true, if you do not, it will become false. If there is false, if you do not, it's true. Okay. Remember, when you are doing AND and OR, remember, the program works like this. So when you are doing AND, both of them should be true to make it true. Agreed? When you are doing OR, any one of them is true to make it true. The program works in reverse way. To check, when the oracle is checking for AND, it will look for false. If there is a false, it's false. It's easy, right? Algorithm looks for false. When there is an AND operator, algorithm looks for false. Why? It's easy. If there is false, false, total false. If there is OR operator, algorithm looks for truthness. If one is true. Got it? The definition is reverse, but the algorithm is reverse. Got it? What I mean? Okay, let's see. Okay. Now, for example, I want anyone starting with S. Okay, anyone starting with S, right? This will give anyone starting with S. Everyone knows that, right? And who has salary greater than what? 5,000. Okay, let's use 5,000 for now. See, these are all the ones. So it looks like if this is true, it will go here. This will be true. This will go here. Unless something is false. When something is false, it will stop. Okay. Think like, yeah. So that's why all in AND condition always put worst condition first. Always put worst condition first. You didn't understand, okay? Let's see. Yeah. For example, if you are looking for employees starting with S, how many employees are there with starting with S? 13 only. Okay, let's do employee ID is greater than 100. Okay. How many employees are there with greater than 100? 106. And how many of them are starting with S? 30. So which is the worst case? 13. So if you do the 13th one first, then you can do this second one later, right? So first use the worst case first, because the program will be passed in AND. And in OR, best case first. Best case first. Okay. That way you will make your programs faster. So here first name like just percentage and okay. Got it? You'll only get 13 or 12, because first I got 13 and after that I did on this 13. Otherwise I have to take 100 and do them on that one. So always use worst case first. Okay, that is the AND operator. And OR operator, you know, if I use OR, what will happen? 13 intersection, that you will get 107. Yeah. Okay. OR means any one of them can be true. Agreed? This is not, and always put best case first. That's why. Or put this one first and then that one next. How do I know this? You don't know it, but if you think like business will tell that, okay, employees with S will be greater and this will be, it's business. You have to know your business first. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So that is AND operator. And this table, everyone knows it. AND will be true only if both are true. OR will be true if only any one of them. AND will be, OR will be false if both are false. Say it again. If this slides, you will get it. Okay. And not operator. Remember, before we used in salary in 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, something like that. We can use not in. Not in says that which are not in this one. Okay. And not in sometimes will kill performance. Not in will kill performance. That's why exist. There is a keyword called exist. You should use exist. Okay. Not in, not in. So you can use not here. Okay. Not only goes with in. Yeah. I don't have to do that query, right? I have to do that query. No. Okay. Fine. Not in. Okay. Rule. There is rules of precedence. Sorry. There are rules of precedence. Arithmetic operators. So what we have seen? We have seen arithmetic. You can multiply, divide, and everything. You can do concatenation. You can append two strings. You can do comparison, greater than, less than, and all this. And then you can do and, or, and all this kind of stuff. Then you can do like, not like, also. You can use not with in, like also, not like. Means I don't want something like this one. Okay. And between, not between, not between.
So that will be opposite.
Yeah, opposite. But don't use not between, not in, kills performance. See, you are using a or and using a not on that. That kills performance. Whenever there is, yeah, okay. So not in, not null, is null, right? Is not null. Means you want some employees where department ID is not null. Okay, let me do that. I want employees where department ID is not null. Means I want everyone belonging to some departments. Got it? Is null means exactly opposite of that. There is one guy. Okay. That guy is missed before. Okay. So this kind of stuff. Okay. So not like, not in, not null, not between. Okay, got it? Between, in, like, null, is null. Okay. Is not null, is null. Okay. Rules of precedence. And remember first thing. Okay. I want someone, okay, I want someone you can use and or together. You can use and or together. So if you see here, I want someone from the employees whose job ID is equal to SA underscore rep or job ID is equal to AD underscore press and salary greater than 1500. So here when you are using and or, please use brackets, because which one will happen first? Means should the or happen first? See, you want to do or between these two and then and on all of them. Then and on all of them. Let me write this query. Why not? Okay, no problem. Select star from employees where, let's say, salary greater than 1000, okay, or job ID, let's say department ID is equal to 90 or department ID is equal to 60 and salary greater than 1000. So if you see here, is the and between these two or between these two and after that? Yeah. Do you know that? No, use brackets. Please use brackets. Please use brackets. Okay. Okay. It will run, but or will take first. Okay. But here, even though you want to do between this one and then this one, okay. So always use parenthesis. Parenthesis will solve all the operator precedence problems. Okay. So and of that. So truthness will come out of this and stuff. Okay. 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 No, it is not. Give me 1 second. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. I'm just thinking a case. Generally, people make mistakes when using and or not. Remember this. I do not know. I couldn't show an example. And worst case first, or best case first. Remember that, because there will be problems regarding that. I will show an example because someone did some mistake. I am forgetting that I used in my somewhere some class, but I cannot remember that. Okay, but that will help you a lot. That will show your experience and stuff. Okay. And then there is something else. So now where is done. Got it? So how many types of wheres are there now? You got it? Where is not simple where. Select is not simple select. There are many types of selects. There are many types of varying. Means restricting. Sorry. Yeah. And then there is order by. Order by is sorting. So order by you can sort. Right? So what is the default sorting? Ascending or descending? If I use a where ascending, what is meant by where ascending? I say that sort by first name, order by first name. So A will come first or Z will come first? A will come first. You know that, right? So in numbers, 0 will come first. Okay. So here order by, see, first name. You agree? Is first name a column in the database? Agree? Now I will use something. Someone said that salary into 9.05 divided by 100 is tax as emp tax. Do you agree with me? See, I used star and also a column. I created my own column. Yeah, emp tax. I can do this. Yes, I created a emp tax. Okay, run. What missing expression? Okay, another bracket. Let's use another bracket. What is the missing one? Does anyone see? Where? Here? No. No. Okay, I will use aliasing here. This is something else. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that is different. I will tell you that. Okay, that is called table aliasing. Until now we aliased what? Columns. You said first name as F name. Now I aliased what? Table itself. I said that give me employee table as E. And E dot star means all in E. Got it? All in E. This is called table aliasing. So now I got emp tax. Okay. So this emp tax is, can I order by emp tax? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. That is the beauty of order by. See? See, do you see? Everything is order. So order by doesn't have to be that in table. The column doesn't have to be that in table. It should be in the projection. Got it? Enter a question. And someone says that order by use this. And use, even people don't ask. Use some points. Write it down or I don't know. Use this. Okay. That is order by. Ascending, descending. Okay. By default it is ascending. See, I didn't say ascending. If you want descending, how will you do that? If you want this descending, DES. See? Hold on. So now it is descending. You see, the highest came first before the lowest came first. Okay. All right. So you can order by not only the column in the table, but anything on the projection. Okay. So descending. Okay. All right. You won't trust my recordings. He is writing everything because he is not trusting that I will send the recording in time. Yeah. Okay. All right. See, that is the logic explained here. Do you see this? Annual salary. You can do order by multiple columns. Agreed? You can do order by, now in our example, I will do order by first employee ID. Employee ID. I want employee ID ascending and then employee tax descending. So first everything is sorted by employee ID Then everything is sorted by tax. But employee ID means all will come in employee. That's why let's say order by salary. First salary and then employee tax. Okay. If you don't give, salary is by ascending and employee tax is by descending. You are sorting, see salary is by ascending, see 200. And if they have same salary, if you see here same salary, this is descending. No? If they have same salary, because there are only two here, see here, and they have the same, of course if there is same salary, there will be same tax, right? I'm very sorry about this. Let's say department ID. Yes, first name, perfect, first name. But they, how many people have same name? That's why I will do department. Department, okay. If you see here, actually I will show here department ID as depth, okay. See, I just created my own column here. Means I just aliased it. I can use the same column many times with a different aliases.
So suppose when you create a column in projection, then it is here. It will come
again and again. You can use again the same column again and again.
No, it will come in the front. It will come towards the
Front, yeah, first, yeah. If you use it last, it will come last. If you use it first, it will come first. And see, department ID should be set two times here. It is depth, and here it is department ID.
Yeah.
You can use the same column twice as long as the alias name is different. Okay. See here, 20, and this is descending. Do you see this? See here, this one. It is sorted by department ID ascending. 10, 20. In 20, first one employee tax is descended, means highest one. Second one is lower. Agree?
Yeah. So it will order the department ID first, and then if they are saying it will
Yes.
order the other thing later.
Yes. I can just use dip. Okay.
If you don't do that, you will not
Ascending. By default, it is everything is ascending. Right? Any question? Is everyone following? Is it too complex? Is it too fast? Anyway, we are at the end of the class. Okay. Yeah. We are not done yet. Okay. So that is sorting. Okay. So order by. Yes. There is something called actually substitution variables. Okay. What is that? This is actually the, I can okay, not here. I will show it from some other thing. Okay, not here. Okay. That comes especially when you are calling your SQL from Java. That you don't need it. Whoever is taking the Java class will need it. Okay. That I will teach in Java. The substitution variables, forget about this one. What is that? Question mark means substitution. Question mark means if you don't know, like say for example, you want to search from employees where salary is greater than something. You don't know what is something that. You will use a question mark. And you can run that SQL query, Oracle will run. If you use question mark, it will run. It will cache it. You can pass anything into that question mark like parameterization. But not needed in SQL, okay? Forget about this. Alright, I will teach that through Java. Okay. Okay, and you don't need this one too, you don't need this one, and SQL plus, and you don't need this one. This is all using that tool. Oracle is promoting their own tool. You don't want to use their tool. That verify on and everything is iSQL plus. If someone asks you, did you use iSQL plus, what is your answer? No, I used SQL developer. Okay.
SQL developer is what companies use. SQL developer.
It's free. They might use, they might not use, but you can use it.
It is okay to tell them.
Yeah, okay to tell them. Yes, it's okay, no problem with it. Okay, we finished second chapter 2, and now we are into third chapter. Yes. Now it's getting little difficult, little more difficult. Okay. And I will take only 10 minutes, and we are done. Okay, agree? Yeah. I want to finish as soon as possible this SQL because I may not be available after some time also. Okay. And even though you are not in a state to listen, sit there, recording is there, listen to it, listen afterwards. Okay. But I want to do it. Yeah. There are single row function. Remember, you are taking until now one row, right? You are taking one row. You are not taking group of rows like what you asked. No, you are taking only one row at a time. So one at a time. I multiplied salary into 12. I did a function, right? I did a program there, like I multiplied. So I did it for each row, right? Every salary in each row is multiplied by 9.05 and divided by 100. So these are called single row. I wrote my program there itself, but already Oracle is giving me some functions. They are called single row functions. First, these are called single row functions. There are so many functions in single row. Let's see one by one, and these are very important. So this function, if you use this function, it will apply for single row. For each row, this function will be applied. So SQL functions. And remember, until now, whatever we learned is common for all the databases. From now, they might not. I don't care. So, but whenever you are telling someone to tomorrow to interviewer or something, Oracle is the only database I work. What I can do, you can find the alternative of that. If you know what is this function, you can find in other database what is the function. Most of the time it is same. Sometimes not. Yeah, single row functions. Okay. A single row function, for example, I have a number. Sometimes I want to convert this into what number to string, because I want to show it a attached string. So for example, there is salary. I want to put this into a string. Your salary is this one. I want to attach it to a string. So sometimes you need to convert a number to character to number, date to character to date. You won't convert date to a number. So will you convert a date to number ever? No. Why would you convert a date to number? No. Date to character, because you want to show it as a string. And someone gives it as a character, you want to convert it as a date. Okay. So these are all called single row functions. So these are the functions. And most of the interview questions will be on substring and instring. I do not know if you had a chance to go through that substring and instring. No problem. These are all the character functions. Lower, upper, init cap, concatenate, substring, length, instring, lpad, writepad, trim, replace. These are all the string functions. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's work with them, each one of them. So we will finish the string functions today. Okay. If there is a varchar, I can play with it. Okay, that is the thing. For example, select first name. What is first name? It is a varchar or okay. See, first name. Employees. That's what. Okay. See, these are all. I want to see them everyone in caps letters. Okay. What will you do? Upper of means function, right? This is the parameter you are passing. Upper is a function by Oracle. If you put it in upper, it will convert everything into upper. If you want everything to lower, everything to lower. Init cap means only first letter will be uppercase. It's already init cap, but I am converting again it into init cap. Got it? Upper, lower, init cap. Got it? Agreed? Shall I move on? Okay. Now you are done. Now the actual, and remember these are the, now these are the string functions. Any language will support the string functions. Either it is Java, either it is VBScript, either it is, I don't care. Everything will support this. If you know all of this, that will be very good. Concatenation means what? I told already. Combining two strings. For example, I have first name, this one last name. See, it is nothing but concatenating. See, it is appending, right? But you can use this operator, or Oracle gave some function called concat. You can use concat. Same thing. It's both same thing. Concat as full name. See? Okay, do you see this? Concat is doing the same thing as the same character before. Concatenation means you are using a function here before you are using the operator directly. Agreed? Any questions?
How we add space in the function?
Yes, add another string. Another string. That is your own made string. Got it? That's it. Run it. This will only take only one string, two strings at a time. So what you have to do is like, and that's why you don't use this concatenation function. It's up to you. I am there. It is there. I am telling you. Got it? Now the actual function. Now there is something called substring. A substring. From the name itself, you can tell what is that. Part of a string. You want to get a part of a string, not complete one. I just want to get the part of a string. Let's say I only want, for searching there is like, I know, but substring is different. You want to get only part of the string. For example, substring, I want from first name, I want from first letter to only 5 letters. I don't want more than that. Right? I only want 5 letters from them. See? I only want 5 letters. Whoever has more than 5 letters, gone. I just use alias, that is my name. As anything after as is whatever I write. Means otherwise the column name will show a substring and all this stuff. Remember, column names will be huge. So that's why I am using aliases. Okay. So this substring means it will cut down the string from the character where you mention. I can tell that start from 3 and give me 5. Cut the string. Okay. Yes. What?
When we make an alias column, does it stay in the database?
No, memory. It's a memory table. Everything when you do a select statement, it is in memory. The real table will be loaded once. You play in memory. There is a cursor. You are having a cursor there. That is called implicit cursor. Every select statement will create a cursor to the memory. Okay. We will get there more. Okay. So that is all in memory. In memory also there is table, not physical database. Okay. So this is substring. Why do you need this kind of stuff? For example, okay, they will give a good example actually. Let's go with them. Yeah. Yeah. They are giving hello world, but I don't like that example. For example, someone is storing in a way in employees. Let me see what is there in employees. Yeah. See, these are the phone numbers. You agree those are the phone numbers? I only want to get the area code. The phone number. I want to see different area codes. Agree? How will you get different area? If you see distinct phone number, it's distinct phone numbers. I want to do only distinct area codes. Got it? Let's do that. So I will say substring phone number, and I will say start with 1 and only show me 3. First 3 will be always area code as area code. Is area code defined somewhere? I am writing myself. 515, 515. Now I will do unique on this distinct. Okay. You can do unique also, that is different. Got it? So you see the use of substring. Okay. So that is the reason. Now I only want to see, there is something called in string. In string, this is substring. Okay. Then there is a length actually. Length will give how many characters are there. For example, if I say this one is 1, okay, let's remove this one. Can't I comment this one? Just this one. Okay, no problem. I will, so we are done with substring. Okay. Now, for example, I want to do length of employee ID. I want to get the employee ID, and I want to get the length of the first name for each employee. Length is length spelling right? Yeah. First name f length. Okay. See, each employee and the length of his first name. Length will give the length number of characters in his varchar. Okay. Now there is one more thing. In string. In string means in string. What? You don't need as again. You don't. Yeah, you don't need as actually. Yeah, very good point. Yeah. See, alias you don't need as also. As is also temporary. If I do anything after this space and if I put that, that is alias. If I put space and put anything after this, that is alias. Yeah, same like that. Same like that. You don't need as. You can put as, or you can, if it is as means it's more formal. Okay. If this is not more formal. Now there is something called in string means if you have a character, you want to find where did it occur first time in that string. For example, in Sean, where did S occur? In the first character, right? First time. In, for example, some other name, in Sean, where did H occur? Second character, 2. So that is called in string. In string, first name, and I want to find H as appearance. 0, 0, 0, 0, there is 3. H appeared in this guy. And let's see the first name too actually. See? H appeared at 3, but there is no H, that's why 0, 0. But if you see H appeared at 5th place. If it appears 2 times, H appeared think like 2 times, it will only give the first appearance. It will give the number of the first appearance. Why do we need that? Why do we need that? Think like, I need a phone number which ends with 5665. I'm looking for the phone book. I'm looking in the phone book. I want someone who ends with 5665. So 5665, where does 5 start from? Where does 5 start from? In the phone number, see, let's do one thing. See, let's do 4569 is there, 4 last 4 digits. I want to search whose phone number ends with 4569. Got it? 4569. Let's see. Phone number in where, but I want to hear in the showing. I want to see where did it appear. You can do live, but that is for searching. This is for presenting. Can you use like in select or where? Can you use like in select in the column here? Only in where? That is for only restricting, but not for presenting. Right? Not for presenting. Okay. So here if you see phone number, I want to do in string, and anyone who has 5, think like 5. What is the character? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ninth one is 4. Okay, ninth one is 4. Okay. 4 is appearing at the 9th place. 4 is appearing at the 9th place. I want to see 4, 5. I want to see where 4, 5 is first appearing. It's appearing at the 9th place. 4, 5, 6. It is appearing at the 9th place. I want to see 4, 5, 6, 7. Where it is appearing. I want to see 4, 5. It's appearing from 9th. Only 1 has that. See, only 2 has that. Only 2 have 4, 5, 6, 7 at the end. You see? Now I want to substring. Give me the first 2 pieces of Now I can include substring here, substring. Okay. Okay. Position. Right. Don't worry, I will tell everything. You will understand this. Okay. And see, 4, 5, 6, 7, substring actually 1, 2, this one. See, hold on, 1, 2, what? -1. I'm sorry, but bear with me. I want someone who ends with 4561 and I want first two pieces of that. Did you see? See, this is the phone number and the 4567 is there. That's why I'm saying 515123. For example, I have last 4 digits of the phone number. I want to get all the first 6 digits of that one. See, there is nothing in here, but this guy got. So there are two phone numbers. One is 515-123-4567 and 590-423-4567 with starting with this one. So there is one more. Okay. If you want to search someone's phone number, with you only know first few numbers, then yes, we can use this. Yes, guys can try that. Right? Right? Yeah. So if you are smart, SQL is there for you. Okay. So means in string and substring goes very well together. See, I used in string inside a substring. That is a perfect combination. We can solve many problems using in string inside a substring. In string will tell me where is this position for starting. Substring can give me from there or after there. Right? Means length how far you want. Means I am telling that substring in this phone number start from 1 means first letter 5 and all this thing and give me what is the length means in string will give where 4, 5, 6, 7 first started. It starts at 9th one. But I don't want that letter to appear. I don't want 4 to appear. So 1 less than that. 1 less than that. Okay. I don't want 4 where 4 starts. I want 1 less than that. That's it. Yes, that is substring in string length. People will ask you if there is oracle entry, SQL entry, they will ask us. In string, substring, and all. All right, that's it for today. And we'll meet on next Sunday. Yeah. Any questions before we leave? Say it again.